Today, I will tell you the story of how a leech got stuck in my eye and why that video went viral. It all happened 6 years ago. I was about to join a 2-week trek in the Everest region of Nepal. And as part of our preparation, the team went on a training climb in Mount Makiling here in the Philippines. It was a traverse hike starting from Santo Tomas, Batangas to Los Baños, Laguna. As part of our training, we filled up our hiking bags with containers of water totaling over 20 liters. The total weight of my backpack was around 22 kilograms, almost half of my body weight that I have to carry through kilometers of walking in dense, lush forest trails. Makiling is infamously known for its tropical forest leeches, locally known as Limatic. Most leech species are parasitic worms. In order to survive and reproduce, they feed on the blood of a host, such as fish, birds, frogs, lizards, and when hikers trespass their habitat, then even on large mammals like ourselves. Even before, I have hiked in Mount Makiling and have personally experienced how persistent they were, trying to stick to every exposed skin in my body. But that was during summer. This time, it was the rainy season when these leeches are more active. True enough, it did rain during our hike. So, in the middle of the hike, while walking alone at that time, it happened. Suddenly, I felt something in my left eye. I stopped walking. I wanted to know what's inside my eye, so I grabbed my GoPro and used the reflection of its case as a mirror. I was petrified. It's the thing I feared happening the most. A blood-sucking leech in my eye. What the hell? I have nothing in my bag to help me remove it, such as tweezers. Heck, I don't even have a mirror. So I used my bare hands. In hindsight, it was a good decision to press the record button in the GoPro as I was able to document this whole ordeal. I tried blowing my emergency whistle to call any of my teammates' attention, but I was too far behind the person in front of me and also too far ahead of the one following me for anyone to hear any of my distress calls. So I had no choice but to deal with the situation alone. I was worried that the leech would crawl its way to the back of my eye and stay there. Just imagine that. The leech kept on moving around while I tried my best to grab a hold of it but was failing miserably. Even as it crawled around my eye, its body was glued to it, making it difficult for my shaky fingers to catch it. After 7 whole minutes of mental torture, I was able to snatch one end of the leech. I pulled it. The other end seemed to be attached firmly to my eye, but after applying more pulling force, I managed to remove it. Finally! And just as I did, Dennis caught up with me from behind the trail, so I told him what just happened. Even with this horrible experience, I believe that there's a lot of unreasonable fear in most people for these animals, probably due to some movies and TV shows. But I want to say, once and for all, that they are generally harmless to humans. Their bite is not even painful because as they attach to your skin, it is said that they release an anesthetic, so you do not feel anything, and they also release an anticoagulant, which basically stops your blood to clot, and therefore the bleeding will just continue. This makes sense because it will maximize the blood that they can suck out of you. This may seem scary at first, but again, it is mostly harmless given the size of their bites and the limited amount of blood that they can suck. To demonstrate, an average human adult has about 5 liters of blood in his body, while a single leech can only suck up to 15 milliliters of blood. They are annoying at most. In the worst case scenario, they may cause an allergic reaction to some people, or their bites may cause an infection. So after the hike, I went to my ophthalmologist to have my eyes checked. When I told him the story and showed him the video I captured, he was horrified because I just had my corrective eye surgery several months ago, so my cornea might not yet be that intact. Thankfully, everything was fine. he checked if there was any part of the critter that was left behind that may cause an infection. There wasn't any, but he saw 2 tiny holes from the bite, so I was given an antibiotic eye drop to be safe. I was also interviewed by a local television show where I shared this story. The GoPro video that I uploaded already reached almost 2 million views. I noticed that most of the viewers were not from the Philippines. That's why I did this storytelling video in English. Now, let's read and respond to some of the comments in this viral video. My mouth was open the whole time like this. Now we have a Korean comment. Let's try to translate it first. Seeing me hurts. Maybe he meant seeing this hurts. Saw this episode on Born to Be Wild and was hugging my niece while watching it. Yes, and as I've said, this encounter was also televised in a TV show years ago. Well done, my man. I thought you were never gonna get it out, but you keep on having faith. That was by far the biggest fear-fueling event I've ever seen. Yeah, there goes another NEX clip I would have for this week. Oh my god, I would be like staring my hand in my eye. Staring my hand in my eye. Okay, this Nice Snaps has a tip for everyone. Wear bright colors to easily spot limatics. Don't cover yourself too much, it doesn't really prevent them from getting onto your skin. Off lotion prevents them from biting but doesn't stop them from clinging onto your skin. Alcohol is best for skin removal, saline solution for eyes and ears. Believe me, I just traversed this mountain last Saturday, and when I went home, I only have 1 bite on my feet. Okay, we have a... what language is this? We have a Belarusian comment. Scary, my god, you're so brave. Well, thank you. Put down the damn phone. Again, what I was using is a GoPro camera, and I was using it as a mirror, as a reflection, so that I can see the leech. So without it, I have no way of removing the leech. I was just so lucky that I was able to press the record button to be able to record the whole encounter. Another one's on his cheek. During that time, so I continued hiking, even with that leech on my right cheek, and I think it eventually went away. Who watched this with teary eyes? And there are 70 likes in this comment. So I guess there is 71 people who have watched this video with teary eyes. Oh my god, that looks painful. It's not really painful, it's just that it's pretty strange feeling that you have a foreign object on your left eye. But it didn't give me any pain. The worst thing is you can't feel it most of the time. Most people notice this when blood comes out. That's true. The leech is trying to go to the back of the eye. Yeah, that's what scared me the most. Is that really a leech? Yes, it is. You bet it is. Most uncomfortable video ever. There are a lot of Korean comments, so it went viral in Korea for some reason. Poor. Okay, maybe that's poorly translated. It's just a decoy. The real target is your ear. Look at the other one. Yeah, that's the problem in the Philippines lakes. Well, I would prefer leeches than having mountain lions, bears, and other big wild animals on our mountains. How the hell did it get there in the first place? Though he was just swimming with eyes open or something. So I replied to this comment. The trails of this forest are quite narrow, so these leeches usually jump or fall from branches to the hiker's clothing, or hat in my case, and then crawl their way out to the exposed skin. I would be panicking like a MF for real. So there are a couple of replies. How did it even get on his eye? I am from the Philippines. I don't know why here people are stupid and crazy. I really hate people like this being dumb, stupid, horrible shit. and disgusting is me or my god. Okay, I didn't bother replying to this comment. I feel bad for him. Well, don't feel bad. I'm okay. So you're gonna act like you don't see that leech or worm on his cheek? Another Korean comment. Mr. SNSD. No, that's not SNSD. That's Kara, I guess. How are you so calm? I was panicking deep inside, but for some reason I was able to manage to be calm and even managed to take a video of the whole thing. There's another foreign comment. Mata. My eyes are sore too. It's okay. So it seems a lot of people experience second-hand anxiety and pain from watching this video. I'm sorry for that. Oh my god, I can't watch this video, like, boy, why would you do that in the first place? Well, I didn't do this intentionally. This one, defending me. I'm pretty sure he didn't even notice the leech in the first place. True. Oh, I said, this is more scary than a horror movie. Hope you're okay now. That was so f***ing cool. You okay, dude? That's it. I showed snippets of the said viral video, but if you want to watch the entire 7-minute ordeal, click the link in the description. As I mentioned, this hike was in preparation of our Everest base camp trek. You can also watch my Everest vlogs by clicking the link in the video's description. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. I will really appreciate it a lot. Thanks and have a nice day. See you in the next video.